And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, if it's a weekday, we're always working as well. It is ISG Basketball, the intersection of sports and gaming. Folks, we're the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming at the same time, as we're here on NESN, New England Sports Network, NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, and In the Black Network. Man, it's the latest in the world of the NBA, WNBA, and college basketballs. We'll always have a couple of 2K players, some of the best 2K players in the world, playing for cash and prizes at the same time, folks. It is a party here as we head into the weekend here on Unbeaten Sports Channel, NESN Nation, and In the Black Network. It is ISG Basketball, the intersection of sports and gaming, coming to you from Golf Zone Social here in Brooklyn. All right, let's come inside, folks. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports. ISG football early in the week, and of course, ISG basketball later in the week. Dennis Scott, my guy, he always says, believe it, folks. We're the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming, folks. We're going to talk about the latest in the world of the NBA, WNBA, and college basketball. Got a good show lined up for you, folks, right here on NESN Nation, In the Black Network, and also Unbeaten Sports Channel. Shout out to the good folks here, PJ, JP, and also Lee Calhoun, here at Golf Zone Social, folks, here in Brooklyn. They got 3 locations. Where Brooklyn at? That's the one we're at. Also West Nyack and Scarsdale. It is a sports bar and indoor golf lounge with 16 total bays, 15 regular bays, and of course they got the huge VIP suite as well. Got those simulators and golf suites. The folks in here, man, having some fun. Men, ladies, young, old, they're all here. Folks, it's where golf meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meeting unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It is a true experience here. Got everything that you want, man. Games and all that stuff, man. You can play 240 courses, as I said. Folks, it's like a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant. It's all right here at Golf Zone Social in Brooklyn. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. All right, let me go ahead and bring in the co-hosts for the day. There they are, Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for Sports Illustrated, SI and SI.com. He's up in Pittsburgh, and of course, you know anything about Pittsburgh, PA. They've got those 3 rivers, folks. It's the confluence. It's the confluence. Those 3 rivers are, kind sir.
Hey, you got the Allegheny, the Monongahela. They combine to form at the confluence of the Ohio.
That's what I'm talking about. Clap it up, man.
I got
nothing to say.
Come
Hey,
on
man.
now.
I mean, it only took like 8 years, but we got this.
Like, hey, you got
Been
it.
in the gym working.
You
Okay.
got it. You got
You
it.
know?
In the lab. You know what I'm
Yes,
talking
in the lab
about?
cooking.
How basketball, every player comes back with something new in the summer.
That's
Coming
true.
back with something new in the summer.
There you go. All right. Summer League Nubyjas. We like Summer League
There we go.
Nubyjas. We like that.
Yeah.
Locked in. Yes, sir. Hey, man. Hey, look, you only remembered about your last performance, right? It's what you did last. And we're going to remember that you were able to just rattle off those 3 rivers like it was nothing. All right, now, which river is closest to the stadium? Acrocure and also PNC.
The Allegheny flows right along it.
There you go. I got nothing to say. He
Hey, we
is
out here.
a
We're
native PGA.
We're not going there, man. No. We still native Atlanta.
All right, enough of the geography lesson.
I got you.
Where we live, but
Right. Well,
Well,
speaking of the A, picks up A down. She's in the A town. Andrea Richmond, of course, she is an ATL sports reporter down in Atlanta. What it do down there in the A?
You know, it is about to be MLB All-Star Weekend. So we're going to go ahead and check some things out, see what the, especially the HBCU Fest that we have on Friday. Going to be at that. Going to see some good old HBCU love because, of course, we're always repping. Shout out Spelman College, of course.
Yes, the ladies. Ladies at Spelman
Are
College.
there actually any brothers on the HBCU teams? You know, like you look at some HBCU baseball there.
Yeah,
A lot of our Latin brothers and sisters on the team. Just saying, man.
We do exist in the baseball
Yes,
world. I know
yes.
we are going to have a couple, actually Morehouse guys too,
I was
going to
gonna
be
say,
playing in
good.
that game too.
I was going to say, Jackson State's got a decent program there.
Southern
Like
University has some.
I'm just saying, like Bethune-Cookman, their team's
Bethune-Cookman's pretty good. Yeah, they make it to the tournament a lot.
Brothers, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
man.
they got a couple of brothers. They got a couple. All right, you guys ready to get this thing started?
Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go here.
Yeah,
ISG Basketball here on NESN Nation in the Black Network and also Unbeaten Sports Channel. Folks, let's take a look at the rundown real quickly here from Golf Zone Social, the Brooklyn location. Paul Pierce, my guy, PP, he says, I'm the best pure scorer ever. Love you, P. We're going to have to get into that, man. We'll talk about that. How about Devin Booker of the Suns? Just got this record extension. We'll share the numbers with you and what's going to be surrounding him there in the valley of the sun in the desert. This could be, and it will be, Chris Paul's final season. We'll talk about what he talked about and where he wants to play in his last and 21st season. SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the cover of NBA 2K26. So we're talking NBA 2K as the guys are playing here today. We'll get into that. And Angel Reese, shout out to Angel Reese. Got her Reebok shoe, made her debut the other night. So that shoe is dropping here soon. We'll show you pictures of that and get into some of that. All right, we got a NBA 2K matchup here as well. Let's talk about the rules of the NBA 2K game that will be going on as we talk the latest in the world of the NBA, WNBA, and college basketball. They're playing on Hall of Fame mode, competitive rules, 1v1 current rosters. We like to call those regs. All 30 NBA teams are available. 5-minute quarters. King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. How about the pricing? It's all about the shmutty. $50 guarantee. The winner gets 40. The runner-up runs about this piece with $10 in cash. And if you win 4 straight weeks, folks, you do win an NBA licensed zip chair. Go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world, man. They got all of the gaming chairs that you want, man. They also make office furniture, sofa, gaming desks, you name it. They got all the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, also the NCAA chairs as well, and any custom pieces you want. Shout out to Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady down there at Zip Chair on Strong Island. Check them out online, zipchair.com. How about this matchup? We're just talking about NBA 2K. Here's the matchup for the day here on Nesson Nation. In the Black Network and also Unbeaten Sports Channel. WhereIsChandler, you're looking for him. He's right here playing with the Thunder. He is the challenger here, our current King of the Hill. 1 week strong, baby. Back in the big chair. MustBeReezy playing with my Celtics. All right, let's take a look real quickly at the profiles of these two young men. We'll start with Chandler, a fine young man. Chandler Cooks down there in Dalworth, North Texas. The Metroplex, 22 years of age. He's a college student, also majoring in graphic arts. So we'll see if he'll be working with us here very soon. The King of the Hill, as we take a look at his profile, that would be MustBeReezy, Leon Fitzgerald, old Fitzy from Cypress, Texas, age 26. He's an Ecotech, wicked smart, 2-time ISG NBA 2K champion, also 2-time 4-game streak player of the month as well. He's got a couple of chairs under his belt. Needs 3 more wins to get that 3rd chair. And then you start to get into some pretty exclusive company there as well. Let's take a look at the standings, folks. We keep track here of all of the records. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Check them out online, MollyPopGrapes.com. Man, got about 20 different varieties of grapes. Also got the pressed juices as well. Molly Pop, take the world by sweet storm. You see that pink bag in your local grocery stores, folks? You got to understand you're getting high quality produce. Check them out online, MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. There I am, 12-5. We're jumbled up there. Andrea got 4 losses. Nubyjas creeping on a come up. There he is at 11-6. All right, let's go ahead and bring us in, guys. Let's go ahead and get some predictions here. We'll start with the lady, our queen. There she is, Andrea Richmond. You do not have a crown on your head, young lady. Got to get, instead of the cheese head, you need a crown.
I do. I have my cheese head somewhere. Actually, you know what? I guess I'll just put that right.
Oh my gosh.
Cheese head, a little cheese head right there.
This is basketball. Thing off. This is basketball.
Or for feeling
I got the shirt.
Right.
It's a
There's
basketball
a lot of French
there. That's a basketball.
Oui. I'm representing
there you go.
The land of France. Almost beat USA.
There you go.
You know?
Wembanyama. There you go.
Wembanyama.
There you go. There you go. All right. So who you got? You got Celtics, Green Team, or you got Thunder?
Ooh-wee, man. I would feel the Thunder. Obviously, the Thunder have been cooking, but Reezy has been cooking, and it doesn't really matter what team. As long as he ain't playing no games, he's going to make sure he's going to win the game. So go ahead and give me Reezy off the heezy, fasheezy, lemon, squeezy, wee-weezy. Come on out here, since we're French today.
All right. And about us, you rolling with the Green Team, or are you thunderstruck?
Nah, definitely not struck. That can go a lot of different ways.
Oh, pause.
However, we got to go with the
However,
Celtics here, and I am definitely familiar with Reese's game by now, so we're gonna roll with that.
Look, I went with Chandler last week for Madden. He almost came through and pulled it out, man. Look, this is an even matchup. I think Reezy knows how to play with the Celtics. You might see bombs away here. You know, you might see a little 5 out, some 3s being rained down on the Thunder. But the Thunder, they're the 2025 champs. So you got the 24 champs against the 25 champs right here on Nesson Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, and also in the Black Network. Give me Reezy as well, but it's going to be closer than the experts think. All right, folks, guys, let's go ahead and get this game started as we talk the latest in the NBA, the WNBA, and college basketball. Reezy playing with the C's, the green team, Boston, Park the Cobb, Fenway Park, over there in Dorchester. And how about our guy? Where is Chandler? If you're looking for him, he's right here playing with OKC. Will he strike a chord there in Oklahoma City and shock the world? Guys, let's go ahead and lock it up, play it out right here on Unbeaten Sports Channel, Nesson Nation, and also in the Black Network. Guys, good luck to you. May the best man win as we come to you live here, and also having some fun here at Golf Zone Social in Brooklyn. Good luck, guys. And that pregame show brought to our good friends right here at Golf Zone Social, 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, Scarsdale. It's also a sports bar and indoor golf lounge with some 16 bays. Got that beautiful VIP suite as well. Simulators, and suites here. It is where golf meets social. It is the best indoor golf experience that you'll have. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It's a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant all rolled in one. GolfZoneSocial.com. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. I guess we're back here inside of Golf Zone Social, the Brooklyn location here. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Football, and ISG Basketball here on Nesson Nation in the Black Network, and also Unbeaten Sports Channel. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn. It's the Confluence, folks. He's up there in those 3 rivers. Pittsburgh, PA, is a writer for SI, Sports Illustrated, SI.com. Andrea, Richmond, top right-hand corner of the screen. We sports reporter down there in the A. Middle of the screen on the right-hand side, Reezy, our current king of the hill. That means he's the champion right now. Playing this week with the Celtics. They're in white, and he is down 2-0. The challenger used to be our king of the hill. Chandler playing with OKC. They're in red, and they have a 2-0 lead. All right, let's talk some NBA talk here, folks, on Nesson Nation, Unbeaten Sports Show, and also in the Black Network. Let's start with my guy, since we're talking about the C's. How about Paul Pierce? Love Paul Pierce. Covered him in 2008 when they won the title. You're talking about a finals MVP. You're talking about a guy that's got 26,000 points. Paul Pierce says he's the NBA's best pure scorer. Now, he was on Fox Sports FS1, his TV show there. This is following up on LeBron talking about KD right before he got traded to the Rockets. He said KD is the most equipped scorer in NBA history. So Paul Pierce came back when he was on FS1. He says, I was probably the best pure scorer ever in the history of the game because I was pretty equipped. When I think about it, I need to be in this conversation. He does need to be in the conversation. He is not the best pure scorer in NBA history. Sound like that TV show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You are not a millionaire. Also, also Maury Povich as well. You are not the father. Andrew Richmond, your thoughts here. PP saying he's the best pure scorer in NBA history. Maybe in the top 25, but no, not number 1.
This is the problem, okay? See, you have somebody who does have a valid basis, right? I'm a great pure scorer. PP has all of the right. Paul Pierce has all the right to say that, right? He can even say, hey, I'm the best of my era. And guess what? We can have an argument, and more times than likely, we can probably say, yeah, Paul Pierce is probably it. Maybe we can have some debate. But when you have a world that has Michael Jeffrey Jordan, we also have players like, let's say Stephen Curry, or even Melo, if we're talking about in the similar era, right? There are so many other players that we can point to. We can say, man, he is an absolute bucket. Kobe Bryant, especially. Like, Paul Pierce, like, you just could have kept it simple, dude. But that's the problem. Put too much dip on the chip, and we know one thing about Paul Pierce. That's how he ended up losing his ESPN job. That boy knows how to put way too much dip on a lot of different tips, man.
Although I will say this, based upon the behavior of some other on-air personalities,
I was about to say it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Nobody got hurt in the filming of that IG Live.
And at least we know everybody was consensually wanted to be there.
Right.
Yes.
Those girls clearly wanted to be there.
They were all there.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Now, okay, I needed to breathe and pause here.
Yeah.
Because okay.
He's my guy, man. Loved him, dude. He took care of when I was in Boston.
Person.
Love
him. So,
and he was the truth, man. When you're talking 26,000 points, 10-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA, he was a bad dude. Mid-range, he can do it all.
Okay.
So I'm going to give him his flowers. He just wasn't the best pure scorer. That's all.
I mean, all right. So now when did he say this?
A few days ago.
Right? In early July. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What is going on in this time of the year when he said this?
Independence Day. Nothing.
Besides that, right? I mean, no, I won't say nothing. Just not because the WNBA,
Right.
U.S.
That's slow.
Open,
US Open,
you know, the MLB.
All-Star game, MLB coming up next
But
week. Yeah.
in terms of men's
okay,
basketball,
in fact,
Right before Summer League started.
okay, and what isn't going on?
Hoops.
And
NFL.
exactly.
Yep.
Okay.
That will be next weekend.
So that means there's a lot of dead air, a lot of space, and
A lot of hot air because it's hot as hell outside too.
yeah, a lot of hot air, and if you're in Philly, a lot of backed up trash.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
also hot.
sanitation workers. I'm here with y'all.
And BBL smells if you're somewhere.
Oh, well, we're not going there.
You missed out on that the other
day. And wigs like do-rags, apparently, but I digress. Anyway, back to the basketball for real. All right. Paul Pierce, Hall of Famer, champion, wonderful player. And I do have to say that first. Also, I think this is becoming a societal issue because what happens is you get all this dead air, you get all this space. You know, Larry, you know this. There used to be a time when you cover the sport, you get some downtime. You know, nobody wants downtime anymore. Also, a lot of these athletes who still want to do podcasts, they still want to be out there and saying things. And we have created an environment where actual facts and journalism don't matter. Right? Actual real conversations don't seem to rate.
Well, that's a good point. But in this case, I don't think he's not factual. It's just his opinion. Just happens to be wrong.
He's very inaccurate on what he.
Factual,
Okay, but hey man, he was a bad man, for real. Very talented player, and I have to wonder if he has like a humiliation kink or something because I'm saying because
walking 5 miles after he made some ridiculous bet beforehand too. Remember he
the Celtics lost 2 20-point leads. We walked to the studio.
I'm like, hey man, like, do you want us to say bad things about you? Because for real, because Paul Pierce, man, was a very good player. Came out of LA, survived some real stuff coming out of LA.
Got stabbed in Boston. Right. Yeah, absolutely.
True baller. The truth is a real, you know what I'm saying? Like
Shaq gave him that name. That's how good he was.
Paul Pierce was not no slouch, man.
No, not at all.
Now, I mean, and if anybody can have conversations, that man is in, I can't remember where he's on the scoring list, but I'm pretty sure he's in the top 30. He's in the top
26,000. No, he's top 20, top 25.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, this dude ain't no slouch, man. And he can fill up that bucket. But come on. We're not doing this. We're not going to take this seriously. We're not going to it's a real thing to be discussed.
Right.
But he was a bad man.
He was a walking bucket.
But also, this is what happens when these athletes want to continue to be famous and talk, and then continue to say, "Hey, look, I'm on a talking show." So we all do it.
It's talking season. You covered college football. It's talking season.
Oh, I know.
He has a gift of yap. I will say that too.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, he does. And also, listen how.
But let's be fair, though. We're doing an NFL gaming show year-round, an NBA gaming show year-round, and we're going to start a college football show literally in 3 weeks. And that's going to be year-round. That's how crazy things are.
Listen, this is
so I'm not going to kill him.
No.
He's just wrong.
I'm just saying.
That's all.
This is where we at. Where this is what we have to do to fill our time, and not just us, but the whole industry, because he knows it. He knows people are going to talk about this. He knows people are going to disagree, and he knows players are going to disagree. He knows it.
We got to move around. Andrew, 5 seconds. We got to move on. You got anything?
I will say this: instead of the truth, we should call him the Cap. Right here, what's on top of my head, because he ain't.
He was the captain. He was the captain.
He is the Cap. When he's talking, he is the truth on the court.
Paul Pierce, I love you, man. Keep doing your thing, dude. I love it. I love the fact that. Go ahead, real quick.
Also, I don't want no problems with that big old dude neither. So.
Shoot. I think he's great. He's hilarious.
He's a good guy, man. He's a good guy, but he is a big boy. He's like 6'7", 6'8", big boned. Yeah, but man, mid-range, pure shot, 3-point champ as well. I mean, he's got like 2,000 or 3,000 threes in his career. Like, he was the truth. He was the truth.
I'm gonna give him his player. Really good. Hall of Famer.
Right. Oh, absolutely. First ballot. All right, guys. That first quarter, got a 21-13. How about this? Crazy. The current king of the hill. Nice little run there. A little kick at the end of the first quarter into the second quarter. He's got an 8-point lead. That first quarter brought to you by our good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Yes, the Golden Eagle. It is landed there in Bayonne, New Jersey. AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, atmosphere, and also those great affordable drinks. People out there, man, got the libations. They're definitely flowing Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. Also DJs on the weekends, Latin nights as well, on the weekends as well. I got the patio and just the great food, quesadillas, all the Mexican dishes that you want right there. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, the Golden Eagle, right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. Check them out online, AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social, the location in Brooklyn, 3 locations. Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge with 16 bays, simulators, and suites here later in the CBS Sports. ISG Basketball on your screen here for Unbeaten Sports Channel. Also, Nessa Nation and In the Black Network. We're the only show, folks, that combine and talk traditional sports and gaming at the same time. We're talking about the NBA, the latest in the NBA, also WNBA and college basketball. Got Nubyjas Wilborn there in the green shirt, writer for SI.com. Also, Andrea Richmond, she's in Atlanta, sports reporter extraordinaire. Bottom left-hand corner of your screen, Reezy playing with Boston. He's got the ball and a 10-point lead. He's the current king of the hill. He's the champion right now. They're playing 2K right now for prizes and cash 12. Bottom right-hand corner of your screen, Chandler playing with OKC. He's on defense. He's in red, and he's down by 10. Let's get back to the NBA talk, folks. We're talking a lot with Paul Pierce. Got the Celtics there. How about Devin Booker? Went to the finals. We're talking about the finals. The Oklahoma City Thunder winning the finals. Celtics a couple of years ago. Suns were 2 games away from winning it some 4 years ago. I believe that was 2021. Devin Booker just got a record extension with the Phoenix Suns. And, guys, when I say a record extension, I'm talking about the highest annual extension, average annual value, 2 years, $145 million. That is $72.5 million a year on the average annual value. He got this some 8 days after SGA signed that 4-year, $285 million record extension, when he's going to make a little more than $70 million. So this is what happens in the world of sports. He signed through the 2029-30 season with Phoenix. He says, I take it seriously, quote, putting Phoenix across my chest. That is all well and all fine and dandy. Who the hell is going to play with him in Phoenix? They got nobody. KD's gone. You got Brad LaBelle probably going to get bought out here any day now. Love this for a book, but good gracious, Nubyjas, are they going to be credible this year?
I mean, I love this for his bank account. No, I'm serious. If I were his accountant, if I were his agent, if I were any of his support people, I'd be very happy right now financially.
What, folks at CAA hooked it up?
Hey, look, good for him. Get your bread, but this is a very much an overpay. A desperate overpay even by Phoenix, because they got nothing left there.
You got to pay somebody, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm not knocking Devin Booker. I think he's a very talented player. Is he really worth? I mean, he's getting the money. I'm not trying to knock him. It ain't about him. It's not his fault. They got to pay somebody, and he can't take less money, because you know how the players associations work. So this is what it is. Also, the NBA is designing it to where these teams get to keep their stars with these aprons and all this other financial tricks they're doing to reward themselves for their ineptitude. Yeah,
that's the thing. You get to keep 1 or 2 stars, but now that apron, that second apron, it shuts the door, man. You can't have a stacked roster, because these small market teams cry like little girls. And you know what? And that's a shame. And that's a bad statement on little girls. They're worse than little girls. I'll take that back, little girls.
Little girls are tough.
Right.
But no, all these owners want to do is go cheap, be lazy, and get rewarded for it. That's why you have all these aprons. But with Booker, I mean, this is just, it is what it is, man. Sure. They got to do what they got to do. He get his money.
Andrea, any chance that Phoenix can be, competitive this year? Hell, they had KD, Book, and Beal last year, and we're in the play-in. Hell, I don't think they're going to step the play-in this year. I'm looking at 25 to 28 wins this year for them.
They have Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and Mark Williams. They can take over. What do you mean? Unfortunately, we're kind of like,
that's all they got, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, no. Kobe Ray is going to save the day.
And Mark Williams ain't scoring no buckets.
Kobe Ray, here you go. You're 3-point king. No,
right.
I'm being facetious. He's literally alone. It's like Will Smith at the end of The French Prince of Bel-Air. You're just here, and you're just, where's everybody? He's just left there. The nachos are gonna be cold again. Unfortunately, there's ain't gonna be nobody in the seats, and it's gonna be sad times for Phoenix. But at least we can say this, judging based off that video that we saw a couple months ago from a fan in Phoenix, the lemonade stand that Devin Booker went ahead and patroned. there are people in Phoenix who are going to be geeked about this, and I'm sure Devin Booker himself, like, he means a lot to that organization and to that community. It's just that team is not going to mean that much in a couple months, unfortunately.
I know, so sad. But look, this is a good look for him, and look, it's not over. They're going to have some cap space. KD's gone. They got Dylan in there. Mark Williams, a really good center. I know the Lakers were, looking at him, kicking the tires, maybe tried to trade for him last year. So they got 3 or 4 decent pieces, but the bench is not there. And they're in a stacked West. Like I said, man, 25, 30 wins.
Even in the East, this will probably be like a little bit entertaining, but like now you just have nothing in that West,
Real quick, Nubyjas, real quick.
I mean, like we said, you pay this dude because what else choice do they have? Now, I think the smart thing would have been to trade him, reboot, start over. But
now you're talking about a real reboot. Like, you got nobody. Now we're looking at 2027, 2028, and 2029.
I mean, but you could have got something for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some draft capital. And maybe a young player, yeah.
I mean, think about it. He's got 2 All-NBA selections, which is great. You know who else has 2 All-NBA selections? Julius Randle. Tell me you think you can build a team with Julius.
He got an extension too a few weeks ago as well.
But I'm just saying, like, tell me you're gonna build around Julius Randle.
Hey man,
he's a good number 2 or 3. He's a good number 2 or 3. Yeah.
I think that if Chris Paul didn't get hurt right in that finals run, that things would have been different.
Remember, they were up 2-0.
Yes, no, and the Phoenix Suns just they just melted.
But see, that's the thing. They had Mikal Bridges. They had a bench. They had good pieces.
Yeah,
they tried to build this big 3 and had nobody.
I mean, this is an indictment of the apron more than anything. I mean, and the restrictiveness of it.
He's the last piece of connective tissue to that Western Conference team because they still got to sell tickets there in Phoenix. They still got to get fans out there. Fans like him. Good for him. Money, but it ain't gonna work on the court.
And he got his old cars out there, man. He loves the Phoenix Air. Remember we showed the video. He stopped by a lemonade stand a few months ago. So look, they love him, and he's.
What Chuck say about that nacho cheese? What about them pretzels? What about that popcorn? Stale as what?
Book, man. All right, we'll see if the Suns can surround him with some more talent here. Here in the third quarter, got an 8-point lead here for Reezy, bottom left-hand corner of the screen, playing with Boston. Now up to 10. Chandler playing with OKC, down by 10. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen, 34-24 here in the third quarter. That second quarter brought to you by our good friends at Emblem Sports Bar in Brooklyn. Located at 187 Graham Avenue in the heart of East Williamsburg. All-American Sports Bar and Beer Garden, offering a large array of local and domestic microbrews, 15 flat-screen TVs to go along with those 16 taps. Emblem is where sports enthusiasts and event goers unite. Emblem, the ultimate destination for sports lovers. Check them out online, folks, emblembk.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social here on Nested Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, and also in the Black Network. 3 locations here at Golf Zone Social: Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar, and indoor golf lounge. It is where golf meets social, folks. It's like a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant all rolled in one right here at the Brooklyn location. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG Basketball here on your screen on Unbeaten Sports Channel, on Nested Nation, and also in the Black Network. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI. Andrea, Richmond, she's a reporter in Atlanta. Bottom left-hand corner of your screen, we got NBA 2K going on. They're playing for cash and prizes, and we talk the latest in the NBA and WNBA. Reezy playing with Boston. Chandler playing with OKC. He's down by 10. ISG Basketball is the only show, folks, the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming. Let's get back onto those traditional sports. We're just talking about good guards, and how about a point guard? That would be Chris Paul. It's going to be his last season, folks. 40 years of age. This is going to be Chris Paul's last season. It's going to be his 21st and final season, probably going to be on his 18th because he's not going to probably go back to San Antonio. He was on with Jamel Hill, a friend of ours and colleague as well. She does the show Spiletics, and she asked him, how much longer do you intend to play? And of course, Chris Paul responded, quote, at the most a year. I just finished my 20th season, which is a blessing in itself. So this will be his last year, 21st campaign, going to be 40 years of age. Also wants to stay on the West Coast, be closer to his wife and family and his kids. Got a son is getting older. He says he hasn't seen his daughter and his son in like the last 6 years. So this is going to be it. Your thoughts here, Nubyjas, on Chris Paul trying to go out and hopefully going out with a bang, playing with a contender, somebody like the Clippers, Golden State, somebody out there on the West Coast, maybe even Phoenix.
If anybody has earned the right to pick his spot, I would say it'd be Chris Paul. I mean, the guy is showing himself to be, I'd say, one of the 5-10 best point guards of all time. I mean, I think that's
fair.
Pretty fair. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, like if Isaiah Thomas is the GOAT or whomever, point guard, okay, fine. You know, we can have that conversation. But I definitely think if you're talking about GOAT point guards, Chris Paul is definitely in that mix. You know what I'm saying? So respect for him. And, hey, man, if he can work it out, good for him. And when he's been healthy, he's been a contributor. And, hey, man, I don't really got much bad to say, man. I hope it works out for him. And I hope he gets the tour that he deserves. And I hope he gets a chance to go out on a good team as possible.
I was about to say, I don't know if all the fans are going to be happy, man, because we all know he can be a little chippy, a little dirty out there. But I like that about him. He's a little bulldog. Okay, I'm cool with it. He's on my team.
He's a little ornery.
Right. Go ahead, Andrew.
He needed that edge because think about how tall he is. I think he's listed at like 6 foot, but I
6'2",
believe
6'3", but he's not. He's more like 6 feet.
A lot of people feel like he's below that or below even 6, honestly. So undersized player that has still found a way to be productive for as long as he has is crazy. I wish, and I'm sure the haters are thanking the heavens that this didn't work out, but like I wish that unfortunately those Clippers runs, even that Sun run that we talked about, one of those materialized because he was a part of legitimately great teams that had opportunities to make it.
Yeah, Lob City.
Lob City especially, just the injury bug caught them at the worst time. Doc Rivers was Doc Rivers, and a lot of that's unfortunately.
That one year with Houston, up 3-2 against Golden State. They should have had that one as well.
Houston is
and
another
then Phoenix,
one.
2021.
And then unfortunately, it's just not been his luck. But the Banana Boat crew, this is why you praise players while they're around, because this is the third member that's about to be out. And we already know there's rumblings about LeBron and too. So appreciate your goats while they're here. CP3, definitely one of the best point guards this game has ever had. So shout out to him.
All right, the point guard. Real quickly, go.
Also, one of the best smart players I've ever met. He's a guy, I've seen him. I've been courtside at games covering them, and they'll do this thing where they'll put out a dummy play when they're, so they're doing the play calls, right? The assistant coaches calling the plays to the coach, to the players. And sometimes they'll throw what's called a dummy call that doesn't actually exist.
Right.
And Chris Paul be like,
it's kind of like in football. Yeah.
Right. He's like, y'all don't got that in y'all playbook. Now you're messing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows.
So he's a savant, kind of like Rajon Rondo.
Sharp, one of the sharpest players you ever meet. Very cerebral, and has been able to survive the physicality, being his height, being everything. Yo, that man deserves all the credit, and I hope he gets a chance to go out as a winner.
At least make it to the playoffs and have a deep run. Hey, and the beef with Scott Foster, the referee, so that was interesting as well. Shout out to CP3. All right, we're going to keep it moving in the fourth quarter, man. Got a 13-point lead here for our King of the Hill, Reezy, playing with the Celtics. Chandler playing with OKC, bottom right-hand corner of your screen, down by 13 here in the fourth quarter. That third quarter brought to our good folks at the Kettle Black Sports Bar. We'll be there next week for ISG football. 2 locations, one in Staten Island and also one here in this area in Brooklyn. That's wings, burgers, and beer. Food and Wine magazine folks said one of the top 5 wing joints in America. And they ain't lying. Their wings are awesome. I mean, they're really, really good. Trust me when I tell you that, man. They're open daily, 11:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. Live music, DJs, trivia night. Got all the sports on those flat screen TVs that you want. Check them out online, kettleblackbar.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social, 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale, Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG Basketball here on your screen on Nessa Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, and also in the Black Network, man. We're the only show, folks, that talk traditional sports and gaming at the same time. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, top left-hand corner of the screen, and the green shirt, writer for SI.com. Andrea Richmond, top right-hand corner of the screen. She's a sports reporter in the A. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, Reezy, our King of the Hill. They're playing 2K for cash and prizes while we're talking sports. He's got a 15-point lead here, bottom right-hand corner of your screen. That is Chandler, the challenger, down by 15. Going to be a tough road to hoe. Probably not going to pull this one out here, late stages of the fourth quarter. Let's get back to the NBA talk. Speaking of OKC, how about their star? SGA, you can make the point and make the argument that he's the best player in the NBA right now. He's the face of the NBA. SGA also on the cover of NBA 2K26. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He is the cover boy for 2K26 coming out probably sometime in September. MVP, finals MVP, over 30 points per game. He's also the first Canadian ever to grace the cover of 2K. Andrew, your thoughts here on SGA, the summer of SGA. Last year was about Tatum. This year, you win a finals MVP, man. There you go. It's your summer, man. Get to do whatever the hell you want to do.
Hey, all my Crodies in Toronto, man. Let's get hyped up, man. Let's go. Shout out to Shay. It's so good that he was on the cover. Obviously, sometimes 2K can be interesting when it comes to the athletes. So I'm glad that the MVP is doing his thing and being primarily good, being the primary topic of discussion and the cover athlete. I do question about the AI. I wonder if there's some AI when it comes to his face on the screen. Something about it doesn't look right. So hopefully they clean that up post everything, and actually when it's published, it's all good and polished. But shout out to Shay, dude. MVP deserves to be nothing else than, you know, the cover athlete of 2K. So
it's been a hell of a few weeks, man, for him, man. Finals MVP, finals. A large contract, $285 million. His boys are coming back. Chet Holmgren signed a big deal. J-Dub just got his today. I think Oklahoma City is going to pay them like $750 to $800 million for those three players. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to Boston, baby. Go ahead, Nubyjas.
Hey, man. I mean,
you ain't going to run this thing forever. Y'all got 2 years. That's it.
Friends.
Hey, look, man. Good for SGA. Get your money. Get all your accolades and stuff. He's earned them. And, you know, look, I am still wrapping my head around the best player in the world being a Canadian, but here we are. Although he did play
do something about it. Do something about it, America.
And technically, you know, he was a lot of, you know, spent a little bit of time.
Yeah, I mean, he went to high school. My son played against him, and my son lives in Nashville. He was in Chattanooga.
He's doing it for all the Crodies and the oldies out here, man.
I'm just saying. So, like, let's, you know, he was born where he was born, but also let's be clear, he definitely got his game, you know, from this country. Okay,
sure,
so we do have to just put that out there. But that being said, hey man, good for him. Get your covers, get your money, enjoy it, live your life, man. You've earned it. Hey, congratulations. Let's see what you do next year,
dude. If they're not injured, they got to be the favorites next year.
Hey, I mean, hey, we'll see.
They
got
to be the favorites right now. Right now, I mean, they should be even a bigger favorite than Boston was coming back this year.
Well, I mean, but you know how it goes.
But to be honest with you,
repeating's
and
hard.
Boston only lost 3 games last year. They never went past 5 games in any of their series. They were dominant last year. I think 16-3 in the playoffs.
And keep in mind, injuries can happen.
Right.
All it takes is one guy to get fat and happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, enjoy the spoils a little too much.
Right.
Or somebody get ridiculously hot at the worst possible time too. You know?
It can happen. I mean, hey, look, it's a tough league, but hey, they are the king of the hill right now, and they will be the defending champion. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. All right. Good for Shay. Also on that cover is also Carmelo Anthony, and also Angel Reese as well. So all of those guys on the cover of NBA 2K26. Speaking of Angel Reese, nice little segue there.
I see you. I'll pat up for you. I got it. I got you right there. Okay.
See what you did there.
That's my Crody right there. Like,
you saw what I did?
Yeah, I see.
So how about Angel Reese, guys? She wore the shoe the other day. She's got her signature shoe that came out. It's the Reebok shoe. The AR1s, the diamond dust colorway, like that. She talked about, man, she's doing this and it's inspiration for all the young men and young women out there, and how diamonds are all about pressure and things of that nature in her statement. So shout out to Angel, Shaq, and those guys at Reebok. They got with her, and she got her first signature shoe, and it looks pretty good, and she's been wearing them as well. I like it, and congratulations to her once again on the cover of 2K26 as well. Your thoughts here, Andrea? You're the lady here on this show. Got to give some love to the W, baby.
Dude, the amount of aura that it takes to go ahead and premiere your signature shoe on the cover of 2K, a lot of people were complaining about the fact that she's on 2K too, but I feel like a lot of those people, again, didn't understand the vision. I'm a person that has said for a long time too, she's the best player in the sky. If you actually watch, you can see, and that a lot of people compared her to Rodman. That was terrible because she always had the vision. She always had a lot of scoring ability too. So we're seeing that come into fruition. It's been an awesome week for her. I will say though, Reebok
7 straight double-doubles too. Like she ain't playing, she's balling. And All-Star too, All-Star reserve.
15 plus rebounds, the most streak in WNBA history that she's been on, second only to her herself, and then also scoring in the 20s several of those times too. She's balling. Again, a lot of people don't look at footage, but again, haters hate, right? I will say this, this is not me being a hater. This is me being a realist. Reebok, y'all could have done a little bit better. Put some more color in that. You can't have, she's a Barbie, man. Like, at least put some pink undertones in that. Make it more flamboyant, because Angel Reese is a flamboyant person. It's incandescent, white. We'll see. There'll be more colorways. I just didn't like this being the premier one, but shout out to her, because that's a marketing genius. And the game that she wore this on, she had a shirt of her rocking the shoes and the shoes next to her. She's marketing genius.
She ain't the only one at marketing. ISG, baby. Intersection of sports and gaming. Let's go. She ain't the only one. Nubyjas, your thoughts here? I'm not going to get into the shoes. I mean, Reebok trying to get back into the game. Look, I mean, hey, man, God bless him. Godspeed.
Okay. So one thing I will say, and when I have compared her specifically to Rodman, I'm strictly talking about rebounding, not the whole player.
Me bounce.
Yeah. No, I'm not even going to, well, whatever they are now. Hey, man, she is even split that.
Hey, she got the patent on it. She's embracing that. I love that too. Love that.
And I want to be very clear on this, because I mean, Dennis Rodman to me is probably the greatest rebounder ever. Maybe Moses Malone back in the day, if you would have saw him. Bob Lanier, those type dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, rebounding is a very difficult thing.
Bill Russell. Yep.
And you have to really plan from it. And Rodman studied it. And I believe, even I have not heard her discuss it, I believe she studies the angles of how the ball comes off the backboard, where it's shot from. That level of rebounding is what I wanted to praise her on, not the overall games. I just, now other people, they can do whatever, because people try to be funny and all the, silly stuff. I just wanted, like, Dennis Rodman, he's in the Hall of Fame because he can rebound and defend. And I'm saying Angel Reese, comparatively as a defender rebounder, is on that trajectory. Now, her offense is not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has more in her offensive back. But
she got more in her arsenal, absolutely.
But I'm talking about strictly from defense. And also, she is probably one of the first basketball players of any gender I've seen since Dennis Rodman who's made defense sexy, who's made defense and rebounding fun.
Well, it helps when you're actually sexy.
Well, hey, man,
I mean, I give her props, man. She looks good.
No.
And she's got some style and some fashion. And I don't
try to say she doesn't, and that's ridiculous.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, they're crazy. They're crazy. She got a sick body too. Like I love what she's doing.
I personally, as a man of my age, I try not to compliment too much on the young lady.
I do, because I mean, but
I'm just saying,
we see what they're doing. We know about the heterosexual, homosexual thing. She looks good. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
She looks like she would hang out with Meg Thee Stallion, and I mean that in the most highest compliment. And we'll just leave it at that. Okay. My point is, though, Angel Reese makes some of the dirty work of basketball fun and vivid. And so she does have to sell her personality a little bit more, because scorers are going to score, and scorers, like, if you, I'm not even going to mention names, because, people are going to take things a certain way. I don't want to go there.
CC can score, although she got locked up the other day, but go ahead.
But here's what I'm saying. She makes the dirty work fun and sexy in a very unique way. She's really about that life. She's really about rebounding and going after. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
close some bunnies. That's a different story.
Hey, hopefully the layups will come along, and they have gotten better. But
they've gotten a lot better, dude.
They got a lot better, and I would love to see her develop a mid-range game, little things like that will help her. But if you're saying she's not box office, I think you're lying to yourself. I think you have a very limited mindset as to what basketball is.
No. And I just want to throw back to when she said a lot of people were the face of the league, and she is one of the also players that also brought forth like the energy of the league, and a lot of people gave her crap for that. But if you not seen the 2K cover and the Reebok shoe premiere and her being all over the place and the Met and everything, she wasn't lying. A lot of people want to say
she's good for business. She's good for the game. She's good for the league. She's good for fans. We need people like her. She makes this interesting. She makes it fun. Caitlin makes it fun. The way she plays, we need all of them. That's the whole point.
There can be more than one bad beat on a jet ski. Okay, shout out to Travis Scott. I think
the other thing too is we don't give enough credit to how these
about 30 seconds
have personality. They get to have a little bit of spirit, because a lot of the times, honestly, we complain about the men's game now that the dudes are born. They're all the same. They're all media trained. They're all corny or other things that people say we're not gonna get
Horn
into.
balls.
Right. All ain't gonna go there. But you know what I'm saying? But people put things on those dudes, and she is clearly a sister from Baltimore who spent some time in Baton Rouge, who is now in Chicago, okay? And she is taking on bits of that, and she's still evolving. She seems to be a very cool sister. One of my really good friends has a interview with her for The Athletic coming out, and I'm looking forward to reading it. And she gets it, man. She gets it. She gets it.
And I think Reebok and Shaq and those guys, look, he's a former LSU guy, so the synergy was definitely there. But they did a good job of recruiting her and making her, this sort of female face and the WNBA face of that brand. So look, I got no problem with it. I'm with you, Andrew. I would like a little bit better shoe, some more color in the colorway.
Well, it's also Reebok.
Sure.
When was the last time
Hey
Reebok
man,
made a
no, Shaqnosis and shout out to the ice creams. They got some good colorways. They ain't all the way.
I'm just saying. Okay, when last time Reebok made?
Well, I was going to say she had the teal and the black ones we just saw a little while ago. Though. Those are pretty cool with the Chicago Sky.
I just mentioned the Shaqnosis, and that's about at least a good 30 months.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Reebok don't making no cool shoes. They ain't had no cool shoes since.
Yeah, it's been a while. Well, since Allen Iverson. Basically.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. We all had those AIs back in the day. Shout out to Angel Reese.
1995.
Yes. Angel Reese going to the WNBA All-Star game. Speaking of game, the game is over, the 2K game. Reezy, the ISG current king of the hill, second straight week, second straight win for him. That fourth quarter brought to you by our good friends at 902 Brewing Company. We were just there last week. We'll be there again next week. 902brewing.com, located 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City. Craft brewery there in JC, producing ales and lagers, folks. I got the big bright tanks and the fermenters as well. Handcrafted beers and the best atmosphere. Curated good times made right there in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room. Host a variety of events as well. Got a rooftop as well. Shout out to the good folks, Don and those folks at 902 Brewing Company. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge. It is where golf meets social. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports. ISG Basketball here on your screen on Unbeaten Sports Channel in the Black Network. Our good friends at Nesson, Nesson Nation. The NBA 2K game is over. We were talking sports here. The only show, folks, to talk sports and combine it with the world of gaming. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI.com. Andrea Richmond, piece at A now. She is in the A-Town sports reporter. There is Reezy, the current king of the hill. He won this NBA 2K game, winning the cash and prizes. Halfway there to another zip chair, and those things are worth $500 to $600. Reezy, you got the win today playing with my C's. Pretty back and forth early in the first and early parts of the second quarter. Then you pulled away and really started to pull away. It was like a slow burn, if you will, man. One of your better outings here against a really good opponent. How'd you feel?
I felt good. Knew I was going to win. I got the C's. I don't think I lost with the C's yet. So, I mean, yeah.
Were you surprised, because look, the King of the Hill, they get the second choice, and you guys get to pick from a pool of teams, whatever stories that we're talking about. So you had you had what? I think you had Celtics, you had Suns, Spurs, and Thunder, right? So he had first choice. You got second choice. Were you surprised that I could get it? I could see maybe taking OKC, but were you surprised that maybe he didn't take Boston instead? Knowing that you are like, on fire with the C's. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, Thunder's not a bad team.
Of course not.
Those two the top teams, so I wasn't really surprised. I mean, it's just I think I'm more dangerous with the C's anyway. I haven't lost with them, so that's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm like, because I'm like, start raining those threes now. It's like, all right.
Yeah, and then they play defense too, so that's why the gap was just long. After I started hitting threes, that was it.
Well, you lucky for you, we'll see if we're gonna have some Celtics talk next week, but. You guys, to look at a draw. We'll see, man. Once again, you'll get the second option here. You're halfway there to another chair, man. Enjoy your weekend, brother. We'll see you next week, man. Shout out to Reezy. Folks, if you want to be like Reezy and our good buddy Chandler, you can join us now, guys. Go to theisgshow.com/NBA2K. Competitive rules, ages 13 and up, all online. You can win cash and other prizes. Weekly King of the Hill format. Join us now. Theisgshow.com/NBA2K. Don't do it today, but do it to now. Also, This post-game show brought to you by our good friends at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Route 3, ISG Basketball, powered by our good friends at Uno Pizzeria and Grill. They are the guys that invented deep dish in 1943, drawing their identity and inspiration from their origins there in the Chicago. Over 100 locations in 20 states. They also serve pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more. They got the craft beers as well, great cocktails, and also, if you want a healthier option, got vegetarian dishes as well. We were just there for ISG football earlier this week. Shout out to our good friends, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. All right, been a really good show, man. Shout out to Reezy, another dominant win. They're playing with the Seas. We'll see him next week. We'll see which team he plays for. Andrea Richmond, peace up, A down. She's a sports reporter in the A. We'll be seeing her next week as well. Nubyjas Wilborn, folks, it's the conference. It's the conference. He's a writer for SI.com in Pittsburgh, PA. We'll see him next week as well. Also, we'll be probably seeing you guys on Players TV, working on something with them. We'll be talking about that in the weeks to come. That'll do it here from Gulf Zone Social, 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. I'm Larry Ridley. Thanks for watching ISG Basketball, the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming. We'll see you next week, folks, right here on Unbeaten Sports Channel and the Black Network, and our good friends at Nesson and Nesson Nation. Have a good week, folks. Bye-bye.